uh, class. For brief reminder, I wanted to share my screen. Please wait for one moment. Yeah, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So in the last class, we have seen a lot of applications. As far as mechanical engineers are concerned, your responsibility is more. Okay, because in every field, aerospace, automobile industry, chemical industry, okay, or chemical plant, and electronics and communications, computers, even electrical, even architecture. Of course, civil and architecture people are there having their own thing, but mechanical drawings are very much uh, uh, there in their applications also. So our mechanical students are very playing a prominent role in such areas. So your responsibility is more. So while learning something, learn properly, even including the standards. So while you drawing, use the instruments properly. Okay. So even from small things like sharpening pencils, maintaining the drawing sheet clean, okay, and using the instruments properly, handling the things given to you, okay, and applying the standards like ISO, BS standards, uh, proper drawing sheets, drawing board. Okay, so all the standards if you follow, so the discipline your career. Okay, not only in this particular subject, that habit, okay, influence other subjects also. So I encourage you to be more responsible and more sincere and disciplined while learning something. Okay, and these are the application point of view, and there are so many outcomes you will achieve at the end of the course. You can create sketches, design sketches, you can create drawings, you can even apply your knowledge for 3D softwares, and you can prepare or you can read industrial drawings, okay, and mechanical, and you can represent mechanical components in multi-view graphics. So these are the outcomes, okay, and there are so many things we have seen so many applications like space station, okay, skylab, bridges, okay, and wind farms, and so many other things. And I would like to share, I think, can you see the second video?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, again, I think this is also previously we discussed what are the different drawing sheet sizes, okay? Designations A0 to A4. A4 is ordinary paper where we find in Xerox shops, okay? And that is 297 by 210, whereas A2 is generally used in engineering applications, academic applications, education point of view. And there are sheet sizes are designed in such a way that A4 is half of A3, A3 is half of A2. Okay, that means if you take two A4 sheets side by side, if you join, you will get A3. If you take two A3 sheets, keep the side by side, you will get A2. Like that, two A2 sheets, if you keep side by side, uh, A1. Like that, you will find A0. A0 generally used in industrial applications, big size. Okay, and we have seen the drawing layout, sheet layout, and drawing board. Generally, this is the drawing board. It is positioned in at an angle. Okay, to ease the drawing and comfortable orientation. And the drawing table is made up of some softwood material. Drawing board you can find in the stationery shops. You can purchase it. It's a soft wood. It is made up of soft wood. You can find it is costlier. Maybe it is maybe around 1,000 rupees to 1,500 rupees. You can find in any stationery engineering stationery bookstalls. I think if you can afford, you can purchase or you can use ordinary tables at home. Okay, I don't want to force you because it involves a lot of cost. Okay, and you can find drawing boards. On that, we need to use drawing sheet. You have to fix the drawing sheet on that, right? And uh, drawing. I think I explained already. Drawing board sizes also D naught, D1, D2, D3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and importantly here, this is the mini drafter. You buy it again. It is around 600 to 1,000 rupees according to the brand. Use good, buy good quality mini drafter, and thereafter you can purchase set squares. Okay, uh, one more important instrument you can see, that is compass. One compass is sufficient. Don't buy all the total drawing toolbox. Okay, so this toolbox is not required. Only you compass. Even divider is not required. Only compass. It is around 12 rupees or 14 rupees. Okay, you purchase this only. Don't buy a complete instrument box for our applications. Okay, and I told you 16 grades of pencils are there according to the grade of the graphite used in the pencil. The graphite is having different hardness values. Okay, and we recommended to use only four types. Out of the four types, like yeah, you see here there is 3H, 2H, HB. Out of these H2H, 3H, you can choose any one. You can use any one for drawing light lines. And HB pencil is compulsory. It is to draw thick lines or dark lines. Okay, these two pencils are sufficient. Okay, and what else we discussed previously? French curves, of course, it is not required. Okay, generally we use freehand while drawing engineering curves like ellipse, parabola, and all. At the time, we need these French curves. However, we don't use. We use freehand to join those curves. Okay. Yeah. To fix the drawing sheet on the drawing board, we need clips. It's made of steel. You buy steel clips. If not possible, go buy plastic clips. Okay. So see, this is the drawing board, right? The background, it's a drawing board is there. You buy it, and on that you fix the drawing sheet of A2 size, and fix the drawing clips at three corners. One, two, one more at here, third corner. Okay, and here it is not possible to fix the clip because the drawing sheet is very smaller compared to the drawing board. So fourth corner you can use white tapes are available. You can simply fix the drawing sheet onto the table with help of white tape. It is something like cello tape. Okay. Anyway, sandpaper, eraser, sharpener is required. Okay. So using sharp pencils is very essential because we are not drawing ordinary drawings, the technical drawings. Uh, and use the drawing sheet neatly. Okay, don't fold the drawing sheet as you require. Okay, is it clear? These are the drawing instruments you need to buy. First, drawing board. Next, 10 number of drawing sheets, A2 size, and mini drafter. Okay, and what else? One protractor, one compass, and drawing clips, sharpener, eraser. These are sufficient for the entire semester. You buy as early as possible within couple of classes. We start going drawing all the. We start the unit number one. Okay, and however we discussed the lettering styles. Anyway, we use freehand only to write anything on the drawing sheet. But whenever you write, you see that there is a standard behind that, whether your writing skills are matching to that particular standard or not, you have to verify. Don't draw any irregular writing on the drawing sheet. Can use capital letters or small letter, that is your wish. But remember, there is a standard behind the ratio. Length and height ratio is there, and for even numericals also there is a length, height and width of the letter or number. Okay, you see that initially you follow so those standards. Later on, it is imprinted on your minds, and you are habituated to write in such a manner. Okay, no need to by heart these standard values. Okay, in general, 5 mm, okay, for small letters, 5 mm height, 4 mm width. Okay, that is sufficient to write anything on the drawing sheet. For titles, okay, big, for example, I am putting a main heading, right? For main heading you can use 7 mm height, okay, lines. Okay, in that, within that 7 mm height lines, okay, you can write any capital letters. Okay, like that. So we are not giving much importance for letters, numbers. Okay, our intention is to prepare technical drawings. Okay, however, if you are interested, go through the any standard textbook. You can find the standards and you can also use. But see that there must be no wastage of time. Okay. Okay. So there is no particular standard, but according to the space available and the size of the drawing, you can use the particular height and width of the your letters. Okay. I would like to go to further introduction. Okay. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here you see, it is very important to read some something on the screen. Very important. Reading habit is very important. Please cultivate the reading habit because it gives you more knowledge. Okay. So for every subject, you prepare at least 3 4 textbooks. Okay, then only you will get proper knowledge, understanding of the subject. If you go by only a single textbook, that may lead to you, because of your perception, your uh, limited understanding, that may lead you to the different direction. You may not end up with the proper uh, gaining of the knowledge. Okay, so at least 3 4 textbooks you go by for any subject. And here I am reading some important lines. What is an engineering or technical drawing and working drawings? Is a representation of a part, assembly, system, structure, and it can be produced using freehand, mechanical tools, computer methods. You see here, what we are doing is we don't want to use freehand sketches. We use mechanical tools like mini drafter, compass, and later stage we go by computer methods. Some softwares we use to draw circles, ellipse, okay, some other 3D figures. Similarly, working drawings. What is the difference? Working drawings is these are used in industry, okay, where the used, I am reading the statement or the set of technical drawings used during the manufacturing phase of a product. So we are not interested because we are not doing any manufacturing here. Okay, however, if you learn something, how to prepare manufacturing drawings, okay, in this particular stage, suppose you are given a chance to go to industry, uh, you can understand those drawings are legal documents. Once it is approved by the design engineer or the floor in charge, automatically that goes for manufacturing. Okay, so it's very important to prepare a good quality drawings. Okay, and not only quantity quality, but also technically there should be some integrity. Okay, otherwise the parts you prepared, okay, manufactured, will be rejected. Okay, in the assembly line or in the production line. So greater responsibility lies with you. So learn something clearly. Okay. Yeah. Here again, one important term we are using, drawing sheet layout. Okay. So if you see the drawing sheet, maybe when you purchase outside, may not be the layout, you may not see because commercial drawing sheets available outside. But theoretically saying, an engineering drawing sheet layout contains so many things. Okay. Uh, Here you read what is the standard layout of a drawing sheets are specified by various standards organizations. Okay. A standard is a set of specifications for parts, materials, process. We are whenever we say standard means there is ISO standard, British standard, okay, or ASME standard, ASTM standard. So they will give some standards. Okay, what is the drawing size? Okay, what is the drawing board size? These are the standards. Similarly, for a particular part, what is the specification? What are the materials? If I want to mention something on the drawing sheet material, I need to go by one standard. I should not uh, write anything like plastic. Not like that. Plastic, so many grades are there. So when I write something on the process on the drawing sheet, I have to follow some standard to to achieve uniformity, efficiency, and specific quality. Okay, so that is the advantage of drawing sheet layout. However, you can see some standards on the screen. So that is our Bureau of Indian Standard. Okay, now this is the sheet layout. So this is the overall length of the sheet. For example, A2 total length is I think 594, and this is 420, something like that. Okay, there is a title block. Again, there is a standard for title block. Length should be something, and width of the title block should be something. We will see later. And there is a border lines, and there are A, B, C, D alphabets here. 1, 2, 3, 4 numerical values here, and there are some marking at the center of the drawing sheet. Okay, like this. Am I clear? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Any disturbance you are facing?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, uh, you may have so many questions. Why these one, two, three, fours, A, B, C, Ds? What are these borders? Why these borders? Okay. Maybe this drawing sheet layout is prepared by some standard organizations like ASME, our Bureau of Indian Standards, right? There is a purpose. Okay. We are not interested uh, in all those things, but however, I will show you. Uh, See some borderlines, why we keep all those things. See, for example, uh, I wanted to show you here. Suppose this is the 3D object we prepared. For its, this is the front view, side view, and other views. Okay, other sectional views or some other views. Okay, and for example, there are a number of components here. Suppose I want to trace this particular part. So for that reason, here ABCDs are there, and below horizontally it is given 1, 2, 3 numerical values are there. If I want to trace this object, what I have to say, I will say A1 means along the 1 and along A, this particular component is there. You see here, for example, this is A. Along this line A, horizontally, your component is here. Okay, and along here it is 1, 2, 3, 4s are there. So along vertical, uh, along the 4, and along horizontally along 1, A, you will find one more component. That means to trace a component on the drawing sheet, since there are so many components are there. Okay, to identify that particular, to trace that particular component on the drawing sheet, we are using ABCD. I think you may not see all the ABCDs here along this edge, but there is ABCD lettering, okay? And there is a horizontal numbering system A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that means along A and along 4 there is a component here to trace out that ABCDs are given. And in this class we will see dimensions also, because if you draw something you will give some dimensions, right? What is the length, what is the height, okay? The dimension is also very important. It's a numerical value expressed in appropriate units of measurement and used in uh, define the size, location, orientation, form, and other geometric characteristics of a part. So dimension is very important, right? If you draw something on the drawing sheet, if you don't say what is the length of that particular side of a square, or width of a rectangle, if you don't mention how to prepare, how to go by manufacturing, okay, it's very difficult to understand, okay? So dimensioning is also very important. We will see. So there are so many styles of dimensioning: linear, angular, radius. So each is having its own importance. For example, you see here, I have drawn one particular shape here. So this is one dimension, and there is a small step here. So it is having some value, and from here to here there is a another step. So I need to mention all these three values, right? Just observe what is happening on the screen. Don't worry, okay? Now, here very important is the value is nothing but the dimension, okay? And I have kept this value inside a line, inside a line, extra line is there, right? So that we call it as dimension line. Where you keep the value or dimension is known as dimension line. That dimension line you have to draw at least 1 centimeter or 10 mm away from the main border line of the object. Do you understand? This 10 mm gap you must maintain.
Can you
Okay.
explain the whole thing again, sir, please?
Yeah. Here you see there is a uh, value of a dimension 1.75. Okay. Otherwise, I will show you one more picture. I think that picture is not clear to you, right? Uh, yeah, I will share one more thing. Uh, yeah, now is it clear to you, this screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now you can see here, forget about 2.75 you imagine or assume it is 2.75 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 5.25 millimeter. Okay, what I am saying is, uh, actually this is the object. This is the object. Some steps, staircase, right? This is the actual object. Black color lines are object, but these blue color lines are there, right? So I would like to explain what is these blue color lines. So to mention the length of this particular face, it is the length is 2.75. So to mention that, I need to draw one dimension line. This is called dimension line, which is carrying two arrow marks, right? Two arrows. This is one arrow mark, another is this side. And upon that dimension line, you are putting value that represents the dimension value or dimension simply. Okay. And from the same end, the first step, okay, the length is 4. So again, from the first dimension line to second dimension line, again you need to maintain 1 centimeter gap. Okay. Again on the dimension line, you have to keep the value 4 millimeters. Okay. Is it clear now?
Once can you explain again, sir, please?
Yeah, what we are telling is there is an object like steps. Okay, I need to mention what is the length of this particular portion. It is 2.75. Forget about units, whether it is centimeter, meters, okay, millimeters. Forget about it. Okay, to mention the length of this particular top face, suppose some value you need to mention, right? For that, what you have to do is you need to draw one line, put two arrow marks like this, triangular arrow marks, okay, and maintain a gap, 1 centimeter gap from the object to the dimension line, okay. And thereafter, suppose if you want to mention the value for the up to this length, it is 4 units, okay. Again, what you have to do is draw one extension line like this, from where to where you need to take that value. So from this end and to this end, I wanted to mark a value of 4. So draw one more dimension line, okay, and see that the first dimension line and second dimension line, the gap must be minimum 1 centimeter gap, okay, that you have to maintain. And one more condition here is uh, the maximum value is 5.25, right? That 5.25 must be the outer side, outside. Okay, so the medium value is 4. That should be middle, and the least value should be inside or close to the object. Okay, close to the object. So in this way, you need to draw the dimension values. Okay. Similarly, if you want to take the width, so from here to here, the width is 2.5. Okay, and that is the highest value, right? So it must be very far from the object. So the next step is 1.5. 1.5. So it is a middle value. So you can place the dimension line at the middle and see that the last dimension line and the next dimension line, the gap must be 1 centimeter at least. Okay, and you see the last small value 0.75, that is very close to the object, but see that 1 centimeter gap again. Okay, and very importantly here you see the object is in dark. It is drawn with a dark pencil. It is drawn with a dark pencil. Which pencil I have to use?
HB.
HB. So
HB.
whenever you are drawing outlines, okay, object, you need to use HB pencil. Okay, and so here you see extension lines are there. To insert the dimension line, we are drawing two extension lines, and dimension lines horizontally we are drawing dimension line, and vertically we are drawing extension line. These lines and uh, arrow marks should be drawn with 2H pencil, 2H pencil or H pencil. Understood? And while keeping the values 2.75, these numerical values or any letters, alphabets, use HB pencil again. Use HB pencil again. These are the standard notations we use while drawing on the drawing sheet. Otherwise, what happens, see these extension lines and dimension lines will, if you draw all with HB pencil, you don't differentiate between what is the given object. Okay, very difficult. Okay, even the small box here appears as a real object. Okay, to differentiate, use pencils properly. Okay, and 2H pencil, it gives a light uh, impression on the drawing sheet. Okay, but the HB pencil gives you intense appearance or dark appearance on the drawing sheet. To differentiate these, you need to follow such standards. Now, am I clear about these dimensions, how to mark on the drawing sheet? I have taken a
Yes, sir.
simple,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, I have taken a small example. Okay, here there is no circles. Okay, Now, if you see further, anyway, just I'm showing you. So that everything explained to you. Larger values must be away from the object. Small dimensions should be close to the drawing. And now you can see this. I would like to show you. This is one type of object. Okay, right hand side. Okay. Uh, Actually, if you turn this object, if you see its front view will be like this. Can you guess any difficulty to see its front view?
No, sir. No, there's nothing difficult in that.
Yes. If you see the same object from the top, you can find circles. But I am not drawing top view. I am drawing front view. Okay. So bottom cylindrical portion will appears as a big cylinder, big rectangle, and middle cylindrical portion appears as a medium cylinder rectangle, and the top cylindrical portion here I am showing you appears as in the front view a small rectangle like this. Now together this is the front view, overall front view. Now since its top view is having cylindrical portion, okay, cylindrical things are there, okay, uh, while putting the dimension, see here, in this particular, what is these two units? It's not simply its length, its diameter, right? So you need to put a mark phi symbol. Phi symbol meaning diameter, okay? And the next cylindrical portion, it is little bit larger one, right? So 3 units is the second diameter. And the last one, the bottom cylindrical portion is having bigger diameter, largest diameter in the given figure. That comes to the outside. So 4 units. If you
So
forgot to
it has to
mention,
increase one
if
unit, sir.
yeah, come again.
Every time it should increase 1 unit. We have to increase 1 unit, right, sir?
No, no, no. Here it is a randomly I have taken one object. It is having 2 units diameter, next 3 units diameter, next 4 units. Maybe some other figures may not be like this. Okay, irregular diameters also there. But randomly I have taken one example. Okay, is it clear? So whenever there is a diameter, you need to use the symbol phi. But coming to front view, in the front view you don't find any diameters, right? Only in the side view you can see. Okay, in the side view or in the top view, you can see that particular diameters. But in the top, in the front view, you can find only length. Okay, you see what is this width of this cylindrical portion? Only 1.75. Okay, from the base I am taking, the second cylindrical portion is having 3.5 units. Okay, here there is no phi symbol. Okay, I am showing you what is the height of the first cylinder, second cylinder from the base. Okay, that height I am taking simply in millimeters. There is no diameter. Okay, but in other view, I am taking the phi symbol showing that the smaller cylindrical portion having diameter 2 units, other, okay, 3 units, and diameter 4. 3 different diameters are there. Okay, like this you need to use whenever the cylindrical curves are there in the given diagram. Okay, understood clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now these are also special dimensioning. Again, uh, same thing. You follow. Suppose if from here to here, if it is 2.5, and from here to here, if it is 4, this four value outermost, okay, away from the drawing, okay, and use 2H pencil. But as far as 4 and writing letters and numbers, you can directly use HB pencil, dark pencil, no issue, okay. Yeah, now you can find here one angle, there is a cut, okay, there is a chamfer in the object, so that angle is mentioned 45 degrees. How to mention that angle on the drawing sheet? Okay, you draw one simple arc, freehand arc, put two arrow marks, triangular arrow marks, okay. That is sufficient to mention the angle. You can draw one arc, circular arc, keep two arrow marks at either ends, okay. That is sufficient. Sometimes if there is no proper gap to mention circular arc, okay, so at the time you can put circular arc, okay, outside these extension lines, and you keep the value inside like this. So this is also one way of keeping the dimension inside whenever the space is not available, okay. Suppose here you see earlier we used to draw one continuous line. There we inserted a value, right? But here you see 0.05. How he mentioned here, because the distance between these two ends is very small. You may not accommodate the dimension line and put the value inside. Okay. So at that time you can also write the value outside. And but the condition is you have to keep the arrows facing towards each other like this. Here also you see arrows are facing to each other, and you can keep the 45 outside also, nothing wrong. If the space is there, you can use inside, or otherwise you can place the value outside, but on the horizontal line shown like this, okay. And while writing these numbers, okay, follow the standards. What is the number 2? How to write the number 2? Width and height ratio, okay. Not exactly, but you practice according to the standards. Now you see for arcs, suppose if you draw something, there is an arc while you are drawing. For generally circular arcs are having radius, right? So you can take one arrow, angular arrow line like this, and you draw one horizontal base line. On the horizontal line, you can keep the, you simply write R6, radius 6 mm, radius 6 mm, okay. Whenever arcs are there, use radius symbol R, capital R6.
For every arc, we need to draw R6 only, sir.
Yeah, every arc in the sense, yeah, yeah. Whenever arc is there, instead of circle, if only arcs are there, you can use R6. Suppose radius is changing, R10. At the time also, you can use capital R and 10. You write 10. Okay.
We need to find the radius, sir, while mentioning
No,
the number.
no, actually, we know in advance that radius is 6. So you can directly use your compass. You only drawing the arcs, right? So you
Yes,
know
sir.
the value of radius 6 in advance, so that simply only thing is you need to mention on the drawing sheet, okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
you know, while you are using compass, right? If this is the center of your compass, taking radius 6, right? At the center mark, you put a small mark here. There you generate two lines like this. One is inclined line, other is horizontal line. Simply on the horizontal line, you write R6, and don't forget to mark this arrow. Arrow 1:3 ratio you need to maintain. Put the triangular arrow. So length is 3 units, suppose, and width is only 1. 1:3 ratio you need to maintain for putting these arrows. That is good. That looks good. Okay,
Yeah,
and
okay, sir.
yeah, you have to bold inside that triangular arrow. Don't keep blank. Okay, just while drawing everything, you use 2H pencil only. And putting R6, you can write with HB pencil. Okay, that's the way you need to put the dimensions. Okay, there are special dimensionings are also there, but whenever it is required, we will discuss all those things. Okay, and so whenever you are marking some dimension lines, that should not mentioned inside the object. Everything, whatever the dimension lines, okay, radius or any other dimension things are there, that should be away from the object, not inside the object. Okay, that you have to think of. We discussed all these things, right? Leave at least 10 mm between the object and the first row of dimensions. Okay. uh, don't write any millimeters on the drawing sheet. Okay, because all values you are keeping on the drawing sheet are by default in millimeters only. Don't write on the drawing sheet. Keep just value 3, 30, or 40, something like that. Don't write 40 mm. Okay, every time. Don't write anything uh, unnecessarily on the drawing sheet. Okay, put the value only. And so this is also one way. Suppose earlier we have seen one reference line here. From that base, I have taken the values, right? And now this is also you can use for putting the dimensions. From here to here it is 2. From here to here it is 2.25. So just keep arrows at the either ends. Okay, you can insert the value at the middle of the dimension line. You can break the dimension line at the middle. You can keep the value. In general, what we follow is upon the dimension line we keep the value. Okay, at the center, nearer to the center. Okay, this way also accepted. I will ask you one question. Which dimensioning is correct? This way or this way?
The left side one, sir.
Left side one, sir.
Left side,
First
sir.
one, sir.
First one. Why second one is wrong?
Because they are
Because the
marked.
markings are in
Dimensions
the
are
diagram.
inside.
Yes, very good. That observation you have to make. The 6.25 is directly is putting inside the object, and 1.75 is also one inside, and 0.75 also inside. And why this 2.50 is this correct? 2.50.
No,
Why?
because inside the
Leave at
diamond,
least 1
There should
centimeter
be
distance
perpendicular
between
lines.
the
Yeah, yeah. Minimum 1 centimeter is required, and there must be some extension lines. Okay, he's directly using the object itself as extension line and keeping like this. That is generally not accepted. We have to draw. See here. Uh, from here, I am drawing one extension line, vertical lines. Okay, extension lines I call, and horizontal line I am calling as dimension line. So here you see there is no extension line. Inside the extension line only you keep the dimension line, and on the dimension line you have to keep the value. Okay, so wrong wrong dimensioning is also take away your marks in the exams. Okay, so be careful while attempting in the examination. Okay, so you are ready with now for the next class. You get ready with all the instruments. Okay, so these two are my kids. Yeah, you come prepared for the next class. with all the drafter instruments, drawing board, even though if you buy drawing board, nothing wrong because you are mechanical engineers. Even though it is costly, you can buy it because drawing board is having soft material, soft wood. It is made up of soft wood. Whereas uh, the drawing boards available at your home, ordinary dining table, okay, ordinary tables at home contains hardwood. So that is not compatible with the drawing sheet as well as the pencil you are using. The hardness of the pencil is very less, right? When you keep you use the ordinary table and use ordinary things at home, the drawing sheet appearance may not good. Okay, you may not draw particular things in a correct manner. Okay, so better to buy drawing board. Okay, anything else I can help you? I think, do we have time further?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We have 10 more
10,
minutes.
10 more minutes. Okay, do you have any questions?
Sir, which other textbook should we buy, sir?
Yeah. So I told you don't follow any single textbook. Three textbooks minimum you have to read. Okay. So I will tell you Andy Butt. Andy Butt is one textbook. Basant Agrawal, second textbook. Like that. Okay. If you see our syllabus, I have posted one material. There you will find, okay, the syllabus. Just below the syllabus, you will find textbooks, reference books. You can see all those things. Okay. So as far as my subject is concerned, you need not worry about textbooks and all. Just follow what I am teaching on the in the class. Okay, that is sufficient. When you are having good habit of reading textbooks, it's very important to read the textbooks. You can go through so many textbooks. You can also question me at any point of time uh, as far as the subject is concerned. Okay, so nothing wrong. You can follow any textbook, but you see the syllabus. As per syllabus, we go and you can follow any textbooks mentioned in the syllabus book. Okay, syllabus copy. So in my material, I have given you syllabus also. Just take a print, do the spiral binding, keep it with you all the time.
So where
Okay.
did you post it, sir? In
In Google,
WhatsApp group?
no, in Google Classroom. Whenever you enter into Google Newton Classroom, right, there you will find Google Classroom also. There, uh, there you will find all the postings. Even today's lecture is also automatically posted into your Newton account. You can watch these videos whenever you are having some doubt. No need to ask me all the questions. Okay, in the class. Okay, you can watch the videos and you can clarify your doubts on your own. Okay. Yeah, we are having still 10 more minutes. I would like to share something else. Yeah, please wait. Uh, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
What is there on the board?
Ellipse.
Drawing an ellipse.
Like, yeah, just you observe. Okay. Uh, one more minute.
Whatever engineering and science lies at a distance of 300 kilometers.
Are you able to see the screen?
No, sir.
No. Okay, wait. I have to again show you the screen. Oh. 1 minute. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just observe. Again, I repeat in the next class. You please come with all the instruments in the next class. Try to draw along with me. I am also drawing on the whiteboard. Okay. You draw along with me so that you can clarify so many doubts. Okay. Now in the
Okay,
next
sir.
class, we will start unit number 1. There you need to draw ellipse, parabola, hyperbola. Right? From mathematics or some other subject previously. You know what is ellipse, what is eccentricity of ellipse, what is the eccentricity of parabola, hyperbola, right? So do you
Yes,
know
sir.
what is the eccentricity of ellipse? Equal to 1, less than 1, greater than 1?
It must be less than 1.
Yeah, less than 1 means 2 by 3 or 3 by 4, something like that, right? So just watch this video for 5 minutes. Then in the next class, maybe we will discuss clearly and come up with the complete drawing. So that is the sheet number 1. Okay. So you write the sheet number 1, roll number, or your name, section, everything on the drawing sheet. Okay. And you buy immediately. Okay. Try to come for the next class. Okay. If you practice along with me, that is easy for you and for me also. Okay. And at the end of that drawing, you need to take a photograph with your mobile and share, upload in Google Classroom. There is a Google Classroom for you. Okay, you can upload. So I can assess, I can give some internal marks. Okay. So anyway, that we will discuss later. Now you can watch this video for 2 minutes.
Take the values greater than 1 means more than 1 has
See here, some eccentricity value will be given in the exams. You need to draw one axis line, one directrix line. Are you hearing the video voice or my voice?
Your
Very
voice,
low,
sir.
sir, it is.
Video voice is not there, right?
It's there, but it's so slow, sir.
Okay, not required. Actually, you just follow my voice. Uh, Now you see here, you need to draw one axis, one directrix. This is the focus point. Okay, and you have to divide this C to F distance a number of parts, and you have to mark vertex near to focus, and you need to draw one line like that, and you need to draw so many other lines like that, and you have to take your compass. Okay, you need to draw so many arcs. Okay, I will tell you everything. Don't worry. You need to draw arcs like this. Are you able to follow me? Arcs are there or not?
Yes, sir.
You need to draw arcs like this. Finally, you take a HB pencil. All these lines, whatever till now you have seen, 2H pencil only, or H pencil. But at the end of that arcs, after getting so many intersection points, you have to join all those points with a smooth curve with your free hand. Okay, it's a free hand only. Don't no need to use French curves and all. Okay, it is
Yes,
free
sir.
hand. Okay, you will find one point here, other point here, other point here, so many points. Join all the points with a smooth curve with free hand. Only this particular red color curve you need to draw with HB pencil. HB pencil. Don't use any crayons, red color crayons, not like that. Okay, HB pencil. Everything on your drawing sheet is black and white only. Okay, black and white. So this red color I am showing you for differentiate between pencils. All other lines are 2H pencil, and this red color curve, this is nothing but the ellipse. You need to draw with the HB pencil. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so I will explain everything in the next class. and there is two vertexes. One is here, other one is here. One focus here. Okay, there is one more focus he can place. One directrix, other directrix. So many things are there. We will discuss technology. What is a conic section? Okay, we will discuss some introduction in the next class, as well as we will draw one figure because very time is very little, very less due to this corona and all. We'll started lately, right? So we will close this intersection introduction as early as possible. Okay, we will getting into the practice session because drawing we need more practice rather than teaching. Okay, so that's why I'm posting videos and PDF material in advance. You prepare and directly you come for practice. Okay, thereafter we will draw normal and tangent to the curve. See the green color line, normal, tangent. Okay, tangent outside the curve, tangent inside the curve, it is normal is passing. Okay, so those things we will practice and we will learn out what is eccentricity concept in the next class. Okay, same thing you can draw using mechanical tools. Okay, also you can use computer graphics. Here you see one software I am showing you here, AutoCAD 2008 is there, right? Now it is AutoCAD 2020 is also available. In our lab 2019 is there. Okay, you can use all these commands. You can draw all those things without a mini drafter, compass, pencils. Okay, that is the advantage of computers. Within no time you can prepare this ellipse. But as far as mechanical tools, if you want to use, it takes minimum half an hour, 30 minutes to draw this sketch, entire ellipse. Okay, but if you use computers, if you have hands-on experience, you can finish this ellipse within no time. You will surprise if I draw ellipse within 2 seconds. You will be surprised. Okay, that is the advantage of computers. Anyway, basic things always essential. So that's why we are going for traditional drawing, mechanical tools, and in the later stage you will go by computer graphics. Okay, with the computer software. So always remember, even the computer software, there is a background. Whatever the formula is there, ellipse formula, the circle formula is there, that is always there. So you know what is the how ellipse is generated, how what is the mathematical formula, everything you must know. So simply using the software is not the solution for your future problems. Okay, so learn traditional drawing is also important, and usage of computer, having knowledge how to use the commands to operate the software is also important because of time factors. So I hope you can follow me right in the next class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shall we close this class now? I would like to take one attendance. Yeah, please wait. So how many are there? 51. I think what is the total strength?
57, sir.
57. Yeah. So
58, sir.
58. You are adding me also?
No, sir. One student will be coming on Wednesday, sir. So
Yeah.
until then, 57, sir.